Illinois' legislative session begins this month. For the last few years, Illinois schools have run into funding issues.
And we've brought you those stories in tonight's Education Watch 10. This week, one of the Wabash Valley's Springfield representatives stopped by News 10, and we wanted to find out what his plan involved for bringing more money to Wabash Valley education.
For the past few years, we brought you the stories of education lost in the Wabash Valley, from schools consolidating to budget cuts and even program cuts. When we spoke with one state legislator, he said he feels like it's a priority list issue.
But if you're voting for budgets that put education second, that's not really honest. And a lot of our downstate schools are suffering badly because of being put in that second place fashion.
Dale Ryder is a state senator for a large part of the Wabash Valley's Illinois school districts. He says in the past, education was a priority in the land of Lincoln.
If we'd have had this interview 12 years ago and you would have asked me, what does Illinois spend more money on than anything else, I'd have told you it's public education. Now it's programs of public assistance, it's welfare programs, it's the Medicaid program, and public education runs a distant second.
The result, state funding that only gives Wabash Valley schools 89% of what they should receive. Ryder says the state is in debt and more money won't be taxed for schools, but he believes the state can find those dollars elsewhere.
And that means being smarter and more efficient and more responsible with our programs of public assistance and moving that money into the public education realm.
It's his plan. Now we'll see if he can stick to it. In Illinois with photojournalist Cody Murphy, Matt Gregory, News 10.
The Illinois school funding program is supposed to pay for around $6,000 per student.